Remember that from last year? Yeah, hopefully we can forget it at some point. This is Nick Chubb, though. I mean, he's really good running, but that was some bad tackling by the Steelers. 47 yards for the touchdown. Becomes the first Browns player to rush for a touchdown of 40 or more yards against the Steelers since Jim Brown, Hall of Famer, 1958. They led it 10-9 at the break. Start of the fourth quarter, they're up 17-9. Jarvis Landry makes it 24-9. Ensuing Steelers possession, Rudolph, Chase Claypool. That's a touchdown, so it's just 24-16 at this point. Steelers get the ball back. 3 minutes to go. Rudolph, Deontay Johnson, he's open. He's inside the 10. Minute 27 to go. 3rd and goal. Rudolph, Juju Smith-Schuster. Steelers unable to convert the 2-point conversion, though, so it's still 24-22. Browns, 3rd and 1. After recovering the onside kick, they need a first down, and Baker Mayfield gets it. He's hyped because he knows what it means. Browns hang on to win it, and Baker, give him credit. He did what he said he was going to do when he got drafted. Help lead the Browns back to the playoffs.
It's a moment I'll definitely never forget. First, I'll start by saying that, the cliche thing, but I truly do mean this, and everybody in our locker room does mean it. We're not satisfied. We expected to be here. We've worked extremely hard to get here, and we're excited to have the chance to be in the playoffs. But the feeling of walking off the field, the energy in the stadium. They're playing Cleveland Rocks. There's an old school video going on, and I can look up and see old school highlights. You got Brian Sipe, Bernie Kosar, some old schoolers on there. It's just. And for it to be that loud with a limited amount of fans, it's a special moment for us.
It's a relief, it's part of, why we started this whole thing. And, from now on, it's a one-season game, one-game season. So, we're just looking at every game like that.
You and I talked yesterday about the need to change the culture here. Does it feel like making the playoffs, you guys making a statement, does it feel like these are different Browns and people should take note of that? Yeah,
I think, and like we talked about yesterday, I think people notice that, but I also think it's in the consistency, and doing it year in and year out. But, obviously we got to create that standard, and this is the year to do that, and we put ourselves in position to have a chance, and that's all we really need.
All right, thanks to Kimberly Martin for that interview there with Jarvis Landry. All right, so what about the Bills? Taking on Miami. Miami had a chance to get into the playoffs with the win, but the Bills were like, we're trying to get this number 2 seed in the AFC. And picking up the second quarter, Buffalo already up 7-3, and Josh Allen looking for more. How about that throw? Back foot, little sling to Isaiah McKenzie. 14-3 to Stephon Diggs like, I think we good. I'm just go ahead and take care of these incisors real quick. All right, so after Dolphins 3 and out, they punted away. And McKenzie's back into 16, gets some blocks, gets a lane, breaks some tackles, and then turns on the speed and bloop. How about that move? 84-yard touchdown. Second player in NFL history with 2 receiving touchdowns and a punt return touchdown in a first half. Some guy named Tommy McDonald did it back in 1959. Shout out to his family. Bills up 28-6 at the break. Tua had 3 interceptions on this day. The Bills put up 56 points. Josh Norman, that pick 6 helped it out. And, Dolphins eliminated. Bills are your number 2 seed. This is how it looks. Chiefs, Bills, Steelers, Titans, those are your division winners. Those are your wild card teams. Ravens, Browns, Colts. And as the Colts, as the 7th seed, they will take on the Bills, as we just mentioned, in the first round. All right, so bring the guys back. We talked about the NFC, and everyone likes where the Packers are right now. And the Chiefs, quite frankly, have looked like the best team all season long. That's why they're number 1 seed in the AFC. That was already locked up before they got here. But, Tim, this Bills squad right now, I'm not sure anybody wants to see them at any point in the playoffs.
You got that right. Listen, this was like, hey, we're going to play you for a little bit in this game. Maybe not the whole thing. We'll see how it goes. And you saw what Josh Allen did even in that environment. And then you think about, and they're going to score on special teams. They are dangerous, and in large part because the quarterback is just that physically talented. Just plain and simple, he's that good. He's that gifted. The ability to just take a game over. So they can score with you. They're going to play good defense. They're unique offensively because they do want to spread you out and create opportunities for Stephon Diggs. So, yeah, I think there's an element of the fact, and rightfully so, that we have talked so much about the Kansas City Chiefs. But in doing that, we've maybe allowed this Bills team to fly a little bit under the radar because I think they can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Rob, how do you see it?
Tim, I agree with you. Yeah, Tim, I agree with you. When you watch Buffalo the last couple of weeks, they tried to go out there and show the world what they were when they played the Patriots. They didn't let their foot off the gas. They wanted to show everyone on national television that they are the real deal. And Josh Allen has been lights out all season. They're going against the Dolphins today, and they look, they don't want to let up. And when you think about the AFC and the Kansas City Chiefs, what can Kansas City do? They can score a lot of points. Well, Buffalo is showing everyone that they can score a lot of points as well. And if you want to beat Kansas City, you're going to have to score points. So in the playoffs, you never know what's going to happen. But I think that Buffalo probably has the best chance offensively because of the points that they can put up to maybe upset Kansas City. And look, I mean, when was the last time Buffalo swept the division? It's been a long time.
Yeah, a long time indeed. And it took a long time to get here, seemingly, for this 2020 season. But here we are. Chiefs #1 seed in the AFC, Packers #1 seed in the NFC. Both will have the first weekend off. Then the question becomes, who will win that NFC East crown later tonight? Washington wins it. They get it. If they lose, the Giants get it. So we put all that together, Tim. Takeaways, Week 17.